Okej, vad fan finns det för options då? Ja, hoppas jag med. Vänta. Okej. Okej, då börjar vi. Normal. För du vet, det ser roligt ut. Ja, plus fucking easy mode, dumt. Just det kommer ut ett nytt event igen på, sommarevent igen på Fate Go. Jag tycker, ja, det är jätteroligt. För jag tycker vad jag har kört, det är därför jag inte streamar det här direkt när det lades ner för ganska kort tid sedan. Men nu håller jag på att streama det. Jag spelar det med det.
Like this.
Yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There. Now, hold the pose.
Okej. Vad har vi här då? Jag vill göra en Blackbeard-lik karaktär, men finns inget skägg stort nog för det. Ja, och jag tycker det är jätteroligt. Och yay, man får en till 4-star gratis karaktär. Den här gången är det en 4-star berserker. Så ser kvinnan ut. Gott. Någon mer gärna. Jag bara tittar igenom allting. Jag har ens för hårfärger. Blont och svart och vitt. Det är så nytt. Vad är det för ögonfärger då? Okej, coolt. Jag vet inte vad jag ska göra för den karaktären. Jag är så dålig på att göra karaktärer. Vad fan finns det? Hela det här. Det ser... Jag snackar med spela kille eller tjej. Det är det jag tycker är mest svårt med. För jag har svårt att välja saker. All facial hair ser hemskt ut. Jag är mer folk går in och tittar. Det är roligt. Okej. Jävlar. Den är på. Där är den. Mycket här i början kommer vara mig titta igenom, kom på karaktären. För jag fan kan det komma på skit. Hur kom... Inte världens bästa hår i sett. Vad fan är det med det? Okej, vad fan. Det jag vill göra. Okej, attributes. Hur många har... Vad fan är det här för någonting? Agility. Jag har en point. Okej. Okej, det är det.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredible... That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
You're beside himself.
Fredrik.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him.
Which
You
about-
should go and inform the ambassadors of Telene and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
Hörs vad, det där är ingen skägg. Det är någon slags svart märke på hakan.
I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this late?
Okej, där är sneak-knappen. Hur springer... Just stäng... Hur springer man? Det spelet lite okej då, jag förstår inte det, men okej, jag kan förstå det då, okej. Lite konstigt.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt!
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious
Vad är det
master
där?
of arms.
Vad?
As loyal as your gold.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight!
Nej, så... Hur fan gör jag? Okej, men... Okej. Där. Ja. Ja, kom igen.
What a green. In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Au, det är ont. Okej, lite konstig combat, men jag kommer vänja mig.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the...
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming?
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both a few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor?
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration.
It is never easy to... I'll meet you in front of the...
Very well.
Hur springer man nu då?
Have you not been told to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. Oh. Cut. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish. merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to
Är det
deliver.
bättre nu?
I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your...
Of course. Where is the supply?
In the lower boroughs.
Right then.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well.
Okej.
I don't know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection. Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great, but you will bring honor.
I thank you, Excellency. My cousin Constantine is taking office.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. Well, then, that is a pity. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations.
You seem slightly hesitant.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar... In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your...
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises.
I thank you. The man...
I need to be going. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for...
Ah, yes. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not...
You are correct, Excellency.
It is a station of great honor that the Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret...
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in around...
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group, we know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest...
Heresy is not a crime in Serene, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments.
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made...
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dock. I'll look into this and see what I can do. I must be going.
May the light...
Jag litar inte skit på religion.
merchant is there.
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. In fact, I've already had a word.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just...
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following
orders.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding, nor...
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness.
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Lady de Sardet, during our conversation you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable. Especially as you will be considered. You know as well as I that the
But I'm only a babe.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only I order you to unless you'd rather your master...
I beg your pardon, my lady, but you are not mine. Moreover, the attendant at the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously...
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as...
This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. Either you give us back what's ours.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my...
To the devil with you.
Since you leave us no choice.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this. To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about...
Stop! I beg of you.
He seems to have...
Yes.
Very well.
Yes, my lady.
Nej, de är lite konstiga. Men jag klarar mig.
To my help! And death to the others! To my help! And death to the others! To my help! And death to the others! get dicey.
Citizens, I present to you...
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like...
Ah, you're finally
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind.
In this day and age, I can't blame you.
Are there any nasty side effects with this?
There are none.
Will you drink one of your potions? To prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little, but as I'm in perfect health, but if it helps you make up your mind. There now.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism, but in your case, it is not skepticism.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
To my help, and death to the others! Broke your armor! Be careful! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Kameran är lite konstig här.
Have you finally made up?
I happen to have a vial of your... Would you be willing to drink it in front of us?
This bullying is trying my...
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put some...
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight...
And you dare...
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly written. This might help to dissipate my doubts. As well...
Yes, look.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
You again? What are you doing?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind.
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce. And he's the one who sent...
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hate?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. Vile poisons. Find a remedy to the Malachor. They won't hesitate to kill. I could not.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned them?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled. But I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me. I understand if you don't believe me after all that. But I have a number of documents. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your
Ser
methods
lagget
don't
här.
seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps. But you are hurting innocent.
So...
Jag fucking hatar såna här saker. Jag vet fan. I'll catch a tiger by the toe.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you.
My lady, I beg...
I've heard enough.
How unjust.
Your Excellency,
Lady...
I tracked down your man.
Finally.
Let's just say that I put an end to his act. Matters turned out a little more complicated. He is hiding in a room in the coin guard.
Why didn't you have him...
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive...
Governor Burren will be happy to learn. Thank you for your...
I need to be going.
Goodbye.
Hey, money!
Lady Desarde, I presume. Captain, you set sail soon?
Yes, we were finally...
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though...
Blast me,
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well.
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tyr, but the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonor.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this
I would never ask you to do such...
Ah, but you...
Well, now, if he finds... But this cargo...
Marvelous.
Well then...
You'll find all you need in our selection, whatever you need to be.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning.
I hope nothing's happened to him.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much.
We're short a crew member. The cabin. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself.
Is he an important member?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, I would like to set sail.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise.
Impossible. All merchandise and so.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well then.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but...
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster, he's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to... is being held. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until...
Sorry, Kurt.
The commander is gonna have my...
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. Be back soon, Captain.
Madam, you still haven't...
Have no fear.
I'm still without...
When did you see your cabin boy for the last...
It's been 2 days since I've had any. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must.
Does the boy know anyone in Sydney?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so.
Miss Jonas, does he have any...
In tradition, we are all members of the same family.
Might I have a word with him?
As you wish.
Be back soon, Captain. Good day. Someone told me...
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
Your Capitiri's taking the disappearance seriously.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be?
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Sur?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself?
I wouldn't think that for a moment.
I don't know where to start with this.
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he's the itch for a drink. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink.
I need to be going. Good day, sailor. I've been told that you...
Talking about Jonas, but like I've been crying to the 9 death winds. He didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my other day in the tavern. I saw him talking, and then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well...
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to.
Did you report this to them?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool, and the captain...
Did Jonas seem troubled to you?
Maybe. For sure.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cat?
How would I know? You'd think my...
It's just that I can't imagine. Did anyone else see the kid?
There was still a small crowd. I seem to recall that regular being there. We played cards with him from time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes...
Thank you, Lauro.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this. Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you.
Someone told me about one of your faithful.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
I am looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who has been missing roll...
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to...
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right...
A kidnapping. I would have noticed. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Who are you? I don't reckon...
No, have no fear about that. It's for a different reason. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell.
What can you tell me about the boy?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like... And he must have been right to be nervous. If...
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in. The kind of man you can round up for a few coins. If you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive. Not sitting...
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a brew. And I think I might well have seen those same men. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidding.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover?
No, my lady. You're in luck.
It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Might I help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word.
He is absent, but the lady of the house. Enter, please.
Oh, I know you. And to what do I owe the honor?
I would like to have a word with
He is not here.
It concerns a delicate matter. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being...
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You see, has simply returned...
Excuse me, but
Don't you see?
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband...
Witnesses? In a tavern?
These witnesses are all in agreement. And it is their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found it. A gesture that your drunkards must...
What was your son doing on a north...
It is what they do. Through pact.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. It seems that you have been protected from this horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not... You will have no...
Where might I find...
I cannot say until the Nords...
This pact... It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Norts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Madam, you still have...
Have no fear.
I'm still without...
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small... And ever since, he's been a Nord.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nort?
Sir de Corsilion is a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
But I still don't see...
Don't worry.
I certainly...
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cat. She said that he was taken when he was a child.
Who was a cabin boy?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news to start. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children. From time to time, the congregation has passed such a accord. certain noble
Are
family.
you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son in an agreement signed between...
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance. Via ship.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own...
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child. And regretted it after. What counts most is that you bring the boy back. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has...
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us. Excuse me, madam.
If you would be...
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force against his...
That is not...
Enough. With every word, you are a prison for kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he's a naught that you kidnap. In the eyes of the prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on... We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him, he's in our warehouse. I am certain that...
I regret having had to threaten that woman.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy. Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Lady de Sade, what are you...
I have come looking for your son.
Those Naughts...
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say? You've taken your son against his will and have locked him up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off.
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop him?
For his mother. My boy has changed. Very well. Take...
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir.
Fick lite reputation tillbaka.
Locked.
Who are you?
My name is de Sade. Your captain has sent me to...
Were you able to convince my...
Yes. Even if I had to...
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have knowing. I feel more sorry for my mother.
You don't seem to be all that...
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. They find me, capture... My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents.
Yes.
You
Have no fear.
My cabin.
You do. It's a rough.
All we can do. I do. Their actions bring.
You haven't heard anything, to be honest.
Did you say he was my men's?
That isn't.
Let's go and find him.
Happy to be of some.
Be back soon, Captain.
If you wore a Naught uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients. But it's doable.
News Eve.
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company. Tavern keeper.
I see you're back.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was...
There was indeed a party.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes, quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man. I hope you've come to reimburse.
What kind?
A good half of my furniture.
Let me take a look.
If you can fix it.
Here you are. To cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendships. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good, dangerous fellows.
What kind of business?
Several, actually. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin...
Thank you for the information.
Get off with ya. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Goodbye. That vulture of a tavern master was right.
Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades.
It's blocked. It's not possible just now.
Someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate Rooster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
Oh god fucking damn it.
Death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Okay.
locked.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important... If you only knew how these river scum treated me.
Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Jag orkade bråka med våra...
Welcome! Have you seen anything? Welcome! Have you seen anything?
for your visit. See you soon.
Madam?
Constantine Dos.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness.
Are you ready?
We should be able to set sail.
Permission to board the ship.
Certainly. Do you have any farewells to make?
No, my house is in order.
Perfect.
I am so eager to discover Tear Freddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
Doubt that. The Nords are strange, but they're not idiots.
Så som moderne kommer till.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need routes! We must contain it!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Kurt! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Ja. Aha, okej, vänta. Done. Det är coolt.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I have the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Madam, gentlemen. Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Wear and cut and ready hot to wear! Lively now, lively! Catch me a win!
Ja, coolt. Jag gick på level. Lite, bara med mindre gigantiska vapen och mindre monster som är monster som är mer naturliga och inte ser ut som stora japanska kaijus.
What a charming welcoming courtesy. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our sign.
Kanske.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health!
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no
been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless...
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any...
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his... In any case, here I am at your service.
I've been delivered a message. The commander succeeded, in spite of my failures, to deliver our merchandise here. He wants me to go and find the local quartermaster and I'll follow his instructions. I think he's got a grudge against me.
Did they manage to load their cargo onto my ship? If the Admiral learns about this, I'm liable to be given permanent shore leave. Fantastic.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent. Tier for the alcohol. We'll make it for you. Your Excellency, it is an honor.
Well, I'll be damned.
Manfred!
Always. As you...
We've come to find you regarding the merchandise.
Ah, the commander's cut. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt.
Is everything in order?
Alas, our merchandise has been unloaded into one of those dock stores. They're well guarded. A little less at night, but in spite of that, we weren't able to get...
Since these crates are registered in the ship's manifest...
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a quartermaster, but it won't fool the Port Authority. We'd have too many details to explain to them, and our commander would not like that.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them to him then?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right store, and he must also mark the crates that belong to us.
Why is that? They are already marked with an...
Most of the men are illiterate. A coloured mark will stick out for them, but they need to be quick about it.
I see.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
My ship's being used to move your contraband, and now you want to sneak into one of our warehouses.
Kurt was given the order. If we want to help him, we don't have a choice.
I don't like this. But since I've been sacked, let's just say that this will be a little bit of revenge.
How are we to know in which warehouse we'll find this damn cargo?
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a look at all of them.
That won't be necessary. My entire cargo has been placed in the warehouse closest to my ship.
Greetings, if you're looking, and if you have it.
säkerhetsberäkning. Ja, myself jag vill ha en cape. Bara för jag tycker att de är riktigt coola. Just nu ser det ut som en musketeer. Jag vet hur jag gör det.
Here are the crates we've been looking for. It appears that one of them has been broken. It's full of weapons.
That doesn't seem right. It is our clients that supply us weapons on Tier 3D.
You didn't know what was in the crates?
No. I don't concern myself with the commander's business. I should take a look into this. I have some friends here that must know what this is all about.
Let me know what you discover. Now, let's mark these crates and get going.
Hoppas, jag tror du kommer gilla det. Det är roligt. Hoppas han gillar det då.
Come closer, good people. The cure and wine from the continent. Best forge and tear for thee. Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces.
Det här kan säga att spelet är lite laggigt.
We found a way into the storehouse and we marked all.
Perfect.
One of the crates was damaged.
Ja, det är okej.
To be honest with you, the commander never told me what was in them. I received the order to deliver them as soon as Kurt accomplished his mission, without any further for what it's worth, and I hope you can accept this modest token for every...
If you have another moment, Your Excellency, I would like to... We have a serious problem that I did not...
I'm listening.
I was told that some of our soldiers have been extorting large sums of money under the pretext of financing their protection.
Are you telling me that the guard is extorting money?
Indeed. Some merchants have been assaulted.
I hope you don't intend to conceal this information. If my cousin...
Oh no, certainly not, Your Excellency. We intend to... But the merchants refuse to give us the slightest... We won't be able to...
Count on me. No, thank you.
Det spelet är ganska intresserande.
I'm currently investigating an extortion case. Are you one of the merchants who was...
No, not at all.
Really? Come on. If you want these guards to be arrested, you...
I mean no offence, but you won't be able... I want to hold on to my business.
I was told that someone found a merchant's...
Of course. The town isn't that big. We found his body. One of his associates half-heartedly took over the shop.
Have the culprits been found?
No. It's been months since it happened.
You were obviously a victim of these bandits. One of your...
It's precisely because one of our people is now. Because I am not...
The law of silence. Nobody saw anything. Nobody knows anything.
Come closer, good people. Madam, I am... If you're looking for...
Thank you, but I'm not... I am conducting an investigation. Some merchants are being...
Are you sure?
Come now. I am the legate of the congregation. If guards threaten you, I could...
Threats? No.
I was told a merchant...
Really? Oh.
Come on. Don't take me for a fool.
I don't. Really? I don't. So...
You're obviously terrified. Don't you think it's better to...
Listen, I've no desire to get into trouble.
But if you don't help me, you will never be rid of...
I told you, I don't...
Excellency, it is an immense... What might I... Have you seen it?
I am conducting an investigation.
Really?
As legate, it is my duty to ensure. So please.
I don't know. My partner, who ran the shop before me...
And you fear the same?
This is what happens around here.
If you denounce them, we could end this.
I can't take that risk. Also, I would not be able to name them. Now, what we need is the money to return.
I have a plan to stop. The next time one of these guards comes to squeeze money out of you, the man will threaten you, of course, and he will certainly bring his accomplices. But when they come back in full force to make you pay for your audacity...
And if your plan...
Are you not tired of giving them a share of your profits? And do you not want to avenge your partner?
Poor Renault. He didn't...
De ska ha online. Särskilt sånt här spel. Det enda för det funkar inte för det.
When they threaten me, intervene.
Fear not.
It's hard to...
Perfect.
Kommer tillbaka 2 dagar senare. Okej. Vi visar 2 dagar i speltid. Under 2 dagar i literal tid.
Honor Manawi, do you need something?
The first time you saw me,
Aside from the way you dress, I have never seen an Honor Manawi amongst the Renagse before.
no, I understand.
Perhaps if your difference wasn't merely physical, anything else?
I've never heard you talk about your...
He was the Donega lad. What happened? He was killed. My mother. Anything else?
I must leave you.
There you are, fair cousin. What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
I am Siora, daughter of Vladimir, daughter of Med. My mother is the Mal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Siora. This is incredible. You look so much alike, you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Teleme to give them my formal regards, that sort of thing, but also to discover what they've managed to learn. They've been here much longer than we have. Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
Forgive me, Mal, but
I thought we might discuss...
The Alliance. The Bridge Alliance and my people are at war. I fear that without your help...
This seems sensible.
Perhaps there is a way to negotiate a ceasefire. The time to see things more clearly.
Excellent idea. I would be completely... Try and put an end to confrontations for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person.
Perfect. Safe travels.
Okay, yeah.
You have a moment? Thank you for coming. I know that you're very busy.
I'm listening, sir.
This island is vast. As you know, your uncle has asked me to draw maps. Alas, I'm slightly too old, so I'd appreciate it if, as you try...
Very well.
Excellent. One more. Bringing a specimen to the city was obviously not... But according to my sources, there are others of them on this island. Your uncle wishes to know. I know that a scholar of the Alliance, Professor Serafedin, has also taken it. I tried to naturally, but if you can...
Very well.
The road...
Greetings! So...
Thanks, but I'd rather walk.
Är de här fiender? Det är kul level. Jag har inte gått in i striden. Och de dör som flugor. Det är 4. Han gör dumt mycket skada. Han.
Blood. There's something I would like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
I recruited a young man for the guard a few months ago. I've been tracking his progress, and I learned that he's been sent to the barracks in New Serene. I would like you to meet him.
My opinion?
Ever since our departure from Serene, I've spent nearly every second, but I have clear standing orders to assure the protection of Constantine. And I don't know his guards. Not well, in any case.
I see.
Precisely. So then.
I don't have time now.
Anything else?
What is your duty as master?
What was my duty? In truth, you may have guessed it, but my main role, without, of course, turning you into some courtiers that are afraid of you have to be considered always at... Anything else?
Tell me about your family.
Yes. And to be truthful, I never knew them. A prostitute, followed the troops. I remember her. She was sweet. She may be the only one who showed me any kind of affection. As soon as I could hold a wooden sword, I was given a real one and sent to training. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Desarde, I have a
Very well, I'm listening.
Do you remember the story?
Of course.
Well, I'm like him. I don't know anything about my real family, except that they are probably affluent and from the congregation. When I was born, the Norts and the merchant princes had a complex relationship. I must have been used to settle a debt or forge a truce, but the mystery of my origins has now become an obsession. If I were patient enough, I'd wait to become a fleet commander, and then I would be told. But since being laid off, such a...
And you want me to help you find...
You understand correctly. Mine must be in the... But if I... Could you go there?
Another time.
Did you want...
How did you become...
As you may have guessed, I was given to the Norts when I was a little child. I think I was originally from the congregation. I took my first... Did you want anything?
You seem to be mad at me for some reason.
No, it has nothing to do with that. Nobility...
I can't blame you. Most nobles are tiresome. I hope that I've managed...
You have? I was wrong about you. You are different. I hope you can forgive my man. Did you want anything else?
I must leave you.
Good. Ja, det här, jag vill säga det här är typ en Dragon Age-likt spel. Vänta. Det är lite laggigt, men det är ett bra spel.
We are arriving in my mother's village. Bedrais. There are wild beasts around it. We must be careful. The guys rad. The red spears know how to defend themselves, but we must be careful in the winter.
Oh fuck, what the... Hej.
This is where the spears of all past warriors are gathered. The branches are reclaimed by the tree and bring strength.
Birth tier to man. Look, I have beautiful things to exchange.
Det är cool då. Jag vet i alla fall.
Who do you think you are? By what right do you enter the home of our queen?
I am the emissary of the Congregation of Merchants. I have come to meet your leader.
Come now, Arwant, you are not a watchdog. Where is my mother?
Siora, I didn't see you. You have come too late. Your mother has gone to wage a war. They left for Didekid Nadagais only a few hours ago.
Oh no. We need to catch up with them and avoid the shedding of blood. Please, haste.
Very well then. Let's be off.
In order to go towards Didekid Nadagais, we must follow the path leading toward the heights into the forest.
Nej, men någon går upp här.
Wait. We should go left here. It's a more difficult path.
Look at the tracks. They chose to take the path on the right, it would seem.
Before a battle, it makes sense that they wanted to avoid.
If it is dangerous, let's not risk braving it when time.
We risk meeting.
Wait now.
Honor Manawi, do you need some?
I must leave you.
Du sa vänster va? Ja.
Thanks for listening to me. I fear my mother may have already thrown herself into the battle.
Ah, fan.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Things are about to get dicey!
No, the battle rages on. My sister is surrounded. We have to help her come.
Overtalt.
Iselt! You are too late, Ciora. Mother has fallen and we are defeated. No, no, no.
The altar.
She resembles one of us, but is dressed like a Renaigzi.
I'm the ambassador of the Congregation of Merchants. I am sorry for your loss.
The congregation? And what side are you on in this? Iselt, calm down. You show up when the fight. You know that these.
We did our best to come as fast as we could, and I fought by please. There has already been enough death. And you were wounded.
You may be right. Waiting for my vengeance will make it taste all the sweeter. I feel weak. Might I ask you to watch over our own Ciara? Go on ahead, won't we now? And find my mother. Or her body.
Look at this massacre.
Find her banner. It bears the symbol of our clan. This way. There is a survivor. Let's heal him. You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors.
These ruins are very strange. By what name did you call this place again?
Dadida Keaton Nada Gaze. There was once a battle in the past. A great victory for our clans.
Strange indeed. These walls are completely foreign to the styles of your own dwellings. Does this name that you gave the ruins mean anything in particular?
Yes. It means ruins of the first guardian.
I would like to dig around a little on the site. We've...
I beg of you, help me.
Still you dare to breathe. How can you hope that I am here to save you?
No,
What have you done with my mother?
Pity, I beg of you. I don't want to die.
Then answer!
Ciara!
Oh my god, det här är så... Jag gillar... Hon är en cool karaktär, det kan jag säga, men... Fuck, jag hatar såna här val. Jag är lite helt hat. Ja, men... Vad fan då? Ska jag stoppa henne eller ska jag säga att hon ska göra det där, eller? Jag vet inte, okej? Jag vet inte. Hon påminner mycket om Shaman. Det där Forerunner Shaman. Den påminner mycket om det. Ska jag stoppa henne eller ska jag bara låta henne döda honom?
Need some help?
They took her. The queen.
We must find her. I will not leave her to their whims. You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find Arland. He will take care of you. I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure. You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find Arwen. He will take care of you. Over there. I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure. You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors. There are some images on these walls. Let's get closer.
Jag får hitta en till. Jag gör det här först, sen så gör jag det här.
Another warrior who survived. I do not think that we will find any more of them now. We healed them all, thanks to you. May the grass always be soft beneath your feet.
Oh my god. som jag spelar så kommer jag gilla det. Men jag tycker det är ganska roligt.
This is the first time I've seen these drawings so closely.
You have never come here. You certainly seem to know the place.
This site is sacred and taboo. Everyone knows where it is, but no one ever comes here. All these colors are so beautiful. I never would have imagined that they could create something so delicate.
Who are you talking about?
Of those who built these lodgings. That my ancestors vanquished in a past war.
You know who they were?
I only know the legend. The legend of Dida Kid and the Daigil.
I'm listening.
It is said our people lived peacefully until the men appeared from the sea, intent on making our lands their own. They dug great caverns into the earth, ripped down our forests, destroying everything in their wake. They were evil. The warriors killed so many people that even their own people came to fear them. Here they built a terrible city that spewed out clouds of cinder and death. Our kings and queens were desperate. They went to the heart of our island, and the island heard them. From the woods appeared the first guardian. He was taller than a city, and with each step it smashed a lodging. It was a guardian of Rat, and the city could not resist him. Since then, the earth answers our call for magic, and in exchange, we become Almanawi, in keeping with the pacts our kings and queens once made.
It is a very sad and terrible legend. I wonder who these people from the sea could have been. A people from the continent, no doubt. Our Malachor might well be the cursed result of that war from another age. We have nothing more nor anyone else to find here. I must report all we've learned to Constantine.
On Almanawi, my mother is still held. I must do everything. So will you come?
We will do everything we... Let's go.
Jag valde här, den gröna. Men det betyder inte så mycket för du vet, man kan ändra under tid. Jag kommer spara nu. Jag har nu sparat på ganska länge. Hur mycket är klockan? Jag är level 6. Så jag kanske har hållit på för typ 2-3 timmar. Så du vet, jag säger jag är klar för idag. Tack för att du hittade, Fredrik, och ha det bra.